guys, Beth Brutality here with the $20 tag that's been circulating around YouTube. The point of the tag is supposed to be if you were traveling and all of your stuff was lost and you only had $20 to get cosmetics, what would you get that you feel is necessary? I feel like for a better representation of what I feel is necessary, watch one of my must-have makeups or summer besties or favorites or something like that, because I would not pick most of these things in my must-have products. However, that being said, for 20 bucks, these are what I would have to buy in order to get by. I will also say there is never going to be a time that this happens to me unless my plane goes down and I have to jump out of it and somehow my makeup sinks to the bottom of the ocean, because I do not check baggage. I carry it all with me in a carry-on and a personal item. I find a way. I do not like to check baggage for this reason, so this would never happen to me. But that said, just to play along, here is what I would do. A few things that you're going to notice is that I chose to get a brown eyeliner instead of a black eyeliner. That's because I already have the black eyeliner for my eyebrows. So I could have, compressed that down to one item, but this way I also have options while I'm on the road. And just, I don't know, I didn't really give much of a reason for the things that I chose, but nonetheless, I did it, and I don't feel like I look cheap, so I'm happy. Let's get started with the actual tag. I think all of you guys should do this. It was a lot of fun. So do it and video response below so I can see yours. Now, let's get started with the actual tag. Okay, so if you hear any noise in the background, that is breakfast at Tiffany's. It's on in the living room. I had it playing in the background while I was cleaning, and it's still on. So, I am going to do this in an interesting way. Couldn't really afford brushes in this tag. So, for our foundation, we are going to actually use something that's a concealer. I probably could have gotten a cheaper foundation, like a cheap foundation from Wet n Wild or something, but I feel better using this. So this is the Hard Candy Glamoflauge in Light, and I'm going to apply it with my fingers, and this is just going to go all over the face, but it has really, really good coverage. This would be a lot easier with a brush, but oh well. Okay, so now that part is done, that worked pretty well. I'm going to have to set it with powder. Before I set it with powder, I'm going to take my lipstick that I'm going to be using, and we're going to see how this goes. Wish me luck. And that's going to be what we're going to use for our blush. It's kind of hard to see, but there's blush on. So we had to do that first before we set our powder. This is going to take so long. I'm using the e.l.f. Translucent Mattifying Powder. It does come with a little sponge, thank goodness. And we are just going to do the lovely roll and press method all over the face, making sure we set below the eyes and the eyelids really well. And that's going to be our face makeup. So the reason why this is so funny to me is I can see how really stained my lips are now. And they're stained pink from yesterday. So that is it for our face makeup. We're going to move on to our eyes now. I did put my concealer all over my lids to kind of act as a primer. It's already creasing though, so that's not very promising. If I would have used the e.l.f. primer, it would have put me at 23 cents over. So, in the fairness of the tag, I did not. I'm putting that translucent mattifying powder on my lids to try to help control the creasing. We are then going to take the e.l.f. waterproof eyeliner pen, this is $1, and draw it on eyebrows. Again, this sucks. Most people don't have to worry about this. I do. So I messed up my one eyebrow just below there. And since I don't apparently have any Q-tips or anything, just gonna try to fix it with my finger, which is probably gonna just make it worse. But, oh well. For the eyes, we are going to use the Silent Treatment palette. This is $3, and I've actually never used this palette before. I just got this from Amelia. I believe this is the one that she sent me. She sent me a couple. I don't remember which ones they were, because I have a couple I hadn't opened, but I do believe this one came from her. And it has little applicators inside, so we're going to use those. Starting with the brow bone color. We're going to apply this in the inner corner of the eye. Actually, go ahead and put it all over the lid. But concentrate it in the inner corner. And then we're also going to take the brow bone color and put it on as a brow highlight just below the brow. Then we're going to take the eyelid color, just the bottom color, and starting in the outer corner, blend it inward, and then start taking that up into the crease. And then using the little brush, this is going to be possibly awful, get a little bit of that crease color. And start depositing it into the crease. And take it in that outer V. Kind of. That's what we're attempting to do right now. How it's actually going to turn out, well, we'll find out. Oh, it's the scene in Breakfast and Tiffany when they're in the cab. Ah, I'm going to cry. Okay. So that is what we have right now for the eyes. We're also going to take that, I forgot to do this before, take the brow bone color on the tip of the applicator and go below the eye and across, and then the eyelid color. Then we are going to take a dark brown eyeliner from Jordana. This is like $1, possibly even cheaper, but we're just going to call it $1. Oh no, what did I get on me? It was a hair. And then tightline the top. That took way too long, but repeat that on the other eye. Okay. So then our liner is done. And I don't think I have a lot of color on my face, so I probably should have put on more blush, but oh well. It's too late now because there's now powder on. And then we are going to take that same color and put it on for lipstick. And that's it. That's our finished look. And we did it for just under $20, actually. This was 23 cents, and I know you don't believe me, but they were 47 cents at buy one, get one free. So I went ahead and just said it was 50 cents for the down bar. It says 50 cents, but I actually got this lipstick for like 23.5 cents. So, yeah. That is going to be our finished look. Hopefully you guys like it. It's not anything special. Obviously, I just wanted to not look totally cheap when I finish this tag. So, this is what we have. Yeah, I probably would have sprung for the brushes and gotten cheaper mascara, actually. Or cheaper. Oh, I didn't put on mascara yet and gotten a cheaper foundation. But I do still have money in the budget for my mascara, which is the NYC Showtime. I have the waterproof formula here. I don't know if it's a different price than the original formula, but this is just what I have. Like, I didn't buy any of this stuff. This is, well, the lipstick I recently purchased, but I didn't buy anything specifically for this tag. There you go. Now it's the $20 tag. All right. Bye, guys.